Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Moral Room. Today we have a meaningful story about a boy who always looked for the easiest way, until life taught him a lesson he would never forget. By the end of this story, we will understand why shortcuts don't always lead to success, and how effort can change a person's entire future. So stay with us until the end. Once in a quiet countryside village lived a boy named Leo. Leo was bright, clever, and full of ideas. But he had one problem: he always searched for the easiest path. His classmates studied hard, but Leo preferred to copy homework at the last moment. Others helped their parents, but Leo escaped chores whenever he could. He believed that smart people never needed to work hard. Behind Leo's house stretched a long valley with golden fields. Every harvest season, villagers gathered early in the morning to collect wheat, but Leo often slept until noon. His father gently reminded him that skills and strength grew through effort. But Leo thought effort was overrated. One year, the village announced a special challenge. The winner would receive a scholarship to study at the capital, something many families could only dream of. The task was simple but demanding. Participants had to plant a small field, care for it for 3 months, and bring their best harvest. Leo joined the contest without hesitation. He imagined how proud everyone would be when he won with almost no effort. On the first day he received seeds, tools, and a small piece of land. Most children worked from sunrise, preparing soil, removing stones, and building little channels for water. Leo looked at his fields, sighed, and decided to save his energy. He scratched the soil lightly with a stick, scattered the seeds randomly, and went home to rest. "The plants will grow on their own," he said confidently. "Nature will do the work." Weeks passed. Every day, the other children visited their plots, watering, weeding, and checking every corner of their land. Leo showed up only once a week. He felt proud that he had found a smarter method. Instead of watering plants, he hoped for rain. Instead of removing weeds, he trusted the wind to blow them away. At the end of the first month, droughts covered the valley. The other fields turned green and strong, but Leo's plot looked dry, patchy, and tangled with weeds. Even then, he did not worry. He believed luck would help him later. One afternoon, a storm swept across the valley. The strong wind broke many plants, but the fields that were well cared for stood firm. Water channels guided the rain safely away. Leo's field, however, flooded. His weak sprouts were washed away, and weeds grew even thicker. When the 3 months ended, villagers gathered to inspect the harvests. One by one, children brought baskets filled with golden wheat. Their hands were tired, but their eyes shined with pride. Leo stood aside with an empty basket. He looked at the fields around him and realized that every strong plant was a result of patience and effort, the very things he avoided. When the judges reached Leo, they found almost nothing growing in his plot. They did not scold him. Instead, one elder simply said, "Seeds can grow on their own, but success does not." Leo finally understood. He saw that his clever shortcuts had cost him the opportunity of a lifetime. On that day, he returned home and told his father he wanted to change. And he did. The next season, Leo woke up early with the farmers. He worked the soil with determination, watered the plants carefully, and watched them grow strong under his hands. When harvest came, his field stood tall and full. For the first time, Leo felt true pride, not from luck or shortcuts, but from the reward of real effort. This story reminds us that being smart is good, but being hardworking is powerful. Shortcuts may seem attractive, but nothing replaces dedication. If you want to improve your life, your skills, or your future, start by giving your best. Every day, even a small step forward is better than no step at all. Thank you for listening, and if you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe to the Moral Room for more inspiring lessons. See you in the next episode.